Hi everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and we're back for Real Estate Talk with Beth, a weekly show here on our social media channels and our Roku and Amazon Fire TV channels on Bolivar Live TV. Beth, thanks for joining us. Well, we're kicking off, fixing to kick off or kicked off 2023.
2023, can't believe it.
We're at a year now. We've been working together and doing shows, but we've never really introduced you.
Here I am.
And that's what I wanted to do today. I've been working with Beth and Leslie at 110 Realty Group for a year now. And I talked to them about advertising, and then they came down here about a year later, and they've hit the ground running. In fact, I don't even know if running's the word. It's probably sprinting.
But I am a runner, so
But
that kind of does work
you are
well.
A runner. But I want people to get to know Beth. Like I said, I work with several different realtors down here, but Beth doesn't cut any corners.
Well, I try not to. Yeah.
You know, I've noticed when you do a house, you don't just use a camera or an iPhone. You take professional pictures.
Well, I've heard it said that if you want a deal, go to that house that had those iPhone pictures done in the house, because usually people aren't going to look at those houses.
Right.
So that's the one you're going to get the deal on. I believe in staying in my lane. I know I'm not a photographer, so I hire a professional photographer. I can't run a drone camera, so I hire somebody to do that. When it comes to copywriting, I hire somebody to do that. I try to stay in my lane. My lane is selling houses.
That's
yes.
right. Well, and that's what I've noticed is, you know, Jerry does a lot of your aerial, and
Right.
I'm not familiar with the lady that does a lot of your photos, but every house is the same. Whether the house is 250 or 300,000, which
Right.
we don't see those very often anymore, or you know,
$1 million, yeah.
1.2 million. You give them the same service.
Sure.
You go out of your way to promote it.
Well, you know, to me, there's no difference in that client. That client,
it's a client.
It's a client. And they need to be treated the same way, whether they're a $1 million listing or a $250,000 listing.
Right, or a property.
Or a lot, yeah. They're going to get the same attention to detail on every piece of property. Not only is it a reflection on them, it's also a reflection on me.
On you.
Right.
Great. How long have you been selling homes? Because you
I'm going
actually
to start telling my age here.
Well, you started, you've got an office, 110 Realty Group in Waxahachie, and actually started working for one of the builders and investors down here, and then you came down here. I'm not trying to ask your age, but how long have you been doing realty
I've been a licensed realtor since 2000.
Great.
Right. And you know, the reason that drew me down here, I've been coming down here
for years.
For years, yeah. I worked at the Stingery when I was 18, so I've been coming down.
That told you her age.
But I didn't say what year. So I knew what Crystal Beach was, and then one of my clients in Waxahachie said, "Can you help me in Crystal Beach?" And one thing led to another, and now we have an office here.
Well, I know from working with you, it's been great and it's been fun.
Yeah.
You know, I've always said if you don't wake up every morning and look forward to going to your job, it's time to get out. And a lot of you know me, like I'm here at 4 a.m. and run. You're actually working out about 7 o'clock, I think, at the gym, and so you get an early start. And we were just talking that it seems like Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are always crazy days, and then Thursday and Friday,
it's kind of a catch-up, and then Saturday and Sunday, I'm still working.
Yeah.
So, but I do love what I do, and you know, we talk a lot about sellers, and then there's a different way to treat a buyer that is coming down here and looking for property, and
you're not only selling a house, you're selling Bolivar.
Well, I've got to, yeah.
We
sell Crystal Beach. That's our website. Yeah. So it's the lifestyle, and you know, a lot of these people are second home buyers, so they don't know the area. They don't know where to go for things. And not only are you selling them a house, you're selling them everything that encompasses it. Yes.
Right, right. And, you know, one of the things that caught my, and I've learned a lot, is you follow the market. In fact, we have started now, I think we're in our second or third week, started doing one little segment in our shows on the market report.
Right.
Where you cover how many homes are on the market on Bolivar, how many new homes came on the market, how many days they stay on the market, how many homes closed, what they're asking per square foot versus what they're selling for a square foot. And all this is averages, but to me that shows that you keep up.
Well, it's important to know what the market is doing, because I may be asked on the fly, well, hey, what is the market doing?
Right.
But not only that, you can't just guess at what a house is going to sell for. And especially here, you have to look at each individual property. Because no two houses are alike down here. And just because that is the average, doesn't mean that's what your house is going to sell for.
Well, and if it's beachfront, it's going to go a little more, and if it's 7 or 10 rows back, it's going to go for a little less typically, depending on.
Or your finish out may be different. What you have going on downstairs may be different. Each house is not the same. But it's important to follow that market without just making a guess. And those average days on the market and the asking price to the sold price, it all makes a difference when you're listing or when you're buying. Heck yeah.
And when someone calls you, says, hey, we're thinking about buying or selling our home, the grandkids are playing sports and we need to move closer.
I get that call a lot.
What kind of steps do you take? Because I know you go out and meet with them, but how do you come up with what their house should go for?
Well, I go through and see what is on the market and what has sold. And like if it's first row, what is selling first row, what's selling second row, going further back. And then I come up with an average price per foot. And then, of course, I visit with the seller to make sure that that's what they are okay with. And then we discuss their goals, too, on that.
And a lot of homes down here come furnished.
Yes.
Is that a difference if you've got a home that's fully furnished, or is it sort of like a pool in a backyard in Houston? Really doesn't bring you a whole lot more money and could cost you.
Boy, that convenience is nice though, when it is furnished.
But does furniture make a difference if you're selling a home with furniture or without, do you think?
I think it helps it sell.
Okay.
I don't think
because
it brings
it's more or less
money.
Staged.
Yeah, I don't think it brings more money, but I think it helps it sell.
Okay, cool. Well, if people want to talk to you some more about what the market's doing, or they've got a house, or they're looking for a property, because you've got properties and homes,
Sure.
How can they get hold of you?
They can call me. I'm at 214-801-9801. You can come see me. We are diagonal from the big store, 969 Surfside. Or you can visit our website, WeSellCrystalBeach.com.
And you can see her show, Real Estate Talk with Beth, every Monday at 11 a.m. on our social media channels and our new Bolivar Live TV channels, which is on Roku TV and Amazon Fire. And typically those shows go up on Wednesday afternoons. So, Beth, thanks for joining us. Let's get out of here and enjoy Bolivar a little bit.
Yeah.
Bolivar Peninsula Market Report. We have accumulated data for the real estate market focusing on Bolivar Peninsula to give you the most up-to-date information available. Over the past 7 days, we have 15 new properties on the market, 5 price improvements, which means the seller decided to lower the price, 6 properties that went under contract, and 12 properties that sold. This report is focusing just on the single-family residence. There are 171 homes on the market as of today. The average price for those homes is $434 per foot. The average price for homes that have sold is $362, and the average days that homes are staying on the market is 50. These numbers represent homes across the peninsula from the bay to the beach, east to the west of the peninsula.
Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. Call 110 Realty Group or WeSellCrystalBeach.com. Until next time, God bless and bye-bye. 110 Realty Group on Bolivar Peninsula, located in Crystal Beach, Texas, believes finding the perfect home or property is a necessity for every client. That it's crucial to provide relevant, up-to-date information on the market, properties, and homes for sale to each and every seller or buyer. Keeping up with the market in today's world is how 110 Realty Group exceeds expectations for their clients. 110 Realty Group in Crystal Beach, Texas are your real estate sales professionals, both in beach home sales and property sales. Finding the perfect custom home on Bolivar Peninsula is a specialty of Beth Terminella and Leslie Armstrong. Keeping up with the daily changes and available homes, properties, and the changing market makes 110 Realty Group the choice for several custom builders for spec homes and investors looking for short-term rentals, along with home buyers looking for that perfect beach house for their family. 110 Realty Group for all your real estate needs on Bolivar Peninsula, in Galveston County, and across Texas.